Today is Wednesday, November 6th, and this is your forecast for the central United States. And there is a cold front that's working through. It is going to bring some cooler temperatures throughout the Midwest and the Great Lakes region, cooler than, those 70s and even some 80-degree highs that we just had. But still, I don't think we're going to see any significant cold air coming in anytime soon. That's actually going to remain across the western U.S. There's another important thing that I want to point out, and it sort of relates to the tropics. We have Rafael in the Caribbean that's pushing up north into the Gulf of Mexico. And with this cold front coming in and that tropical moisture pushing north, there's this plume of moisture right into the southeast that is going to be pretty significant. Heavy rain expected through southern Georgia into the Carolinas and the northern half of Florida. So keep that in mind. There could be some flooding in those areas, especially those flood-prone areas over the next day or two, really. So with a cold front coming east or moving east, we got showers and storms this morning in Detroit over to Columbus and Cleveland, and then that's all going to push east into western New York, western Pennsylvania by the end of the day. Behind the cold front, yeah, it is cooler. It's not really cold, but it certainly is cooler than 70s like we had the last couple of days. 72 today in Cincinnati with a couple passing showers, 71 in Louisville, a couple of showers there as well, 80 in Nashville with a thunderstorm possible, and 73 in Memphis. Same deal, thunderstorm. It's all thanks to that cold front that's pushing south and east. So there is a bit of a cool down here in the Midwest, including in Detroit, but it looks like we kind of bounce back a little bit here by the tail end of the weekend and the start of next week. In Chicago, you see that pocket of cool air with us here today through the start of the weekend. Sort of moderates a little bit, but not going to be as warm as what we just had, say, a couple days ago. As we look in the southeast, there is the chance for some showers and storms as far north as Charleston, maybe even getting pretty close to Raleigh and points south and west. I think that's where the best chance for some scattered heavy rain. Again, it's here in the southeast, including Savannah over to Atlanta and Tampa. There could be some really heavy rain and some pockets of flooding. So just be on the lookout for that, not just today, but also tomorrow. There's some thunderstorms with the cold front in Memphis, dry in New Orleans, at least for now. We're going to keep our eye on the tropics there as well as Rafael pushes its way north. Should weaken as it moves that direction, but we'll keep an eye on it here over the next couple of days. 70s in the southeast through probably the weekend, maybe a little bit of cool down here later in the weekend, but back into the 70s early next week. In Fort Lauderdale with tropical moisture pushing northbound, it's humid this morning. There's also going to be some passing rain this afternoon as we get some daytime heating, even a few scattered thunderstorms, locally heavy rain. I think that's going to be an issue tomorrow and maybe Friday as well, drying out a little bit here into the weekend. All right, that is your Wednesday morning weather update. I hope everyone has a great day. And remember that as long as you want there to be, there will always be a 100% chance of good things.